Well, hello world. I'm here today because I haven't actually made an ABBA video in an awful long time, and being as how it's the 40th anniversary, I think. Let's work that out. 74 to 84, 84 to 94, 94 to 2004. Yes, the 40th anniversary. Had to double check that, of Waterloo winning the Eurovision Song Contest. And there's an awful lot of activity going on in the ABBA camp at the moment. Does seem that barely a year goes by without something happening. I mean, the last couple of years it's been the museum and Mamma Mia and all that sort of thing. Now we have coming out a deluxe edition of Waterloo, the album. I'm not sure that I'm going to be buying that actually. I've got more than enough copies of Waterloo. And my best one obviously is my original 1974 vinyl. Okay, but what is interesting is a couple of books that are coming out, and I do have one here to show you. I'm, as you know, a keen photographer as well as a keen everything else. I'm just a professional hobbyist really. This book here, you can see it, is the official ABBA photo book, okay, or ABBA the official photo book, okay. As you can see, it weighs a ton, an absolute ton and a half, okay. This was a gift to me. It's priced at $60 in the USA, £35 in the UK. So as I say, somebody bought this for me as a gift, and you can see why, exactly why. I wouldn't recommend that anybody bought this online, because I think the postage, unless they're offering you free postage, and the postage will cost an absolute packet. Okay, this is written by Gradvall, Karlsson and Wanselius, Wikstrom. I'm sorry if I haven't pronounced those correctly, Swedish people. It has a foreword by Anni-Frid, Benny and Frida, and it says 600 classic, rare and unseen photographs telling the complete story. The good thing about this book is that you don't have to sit through and regurgitate the ABBA story over and over again. I know the ABBA story, people. You actually get a genuine insight into just little bits that kind of like make things a lot clearer and stuff. You don't get the same old quotes that they said in 1975 being regurgitated for you. This is genuinely new stuff. They're actually, although the foreword is by Anni-Frid, Benny and Frida, they get quotes from them about various photographs and things as well. So you do get a much clearer insight into what life must have been like as ABBA. Okay. The other thing is, because of the size, okay, this is the size of an LP. Okay, the artwork is absolutely stunning, people. It really is stunning, and because they used film in those days and large format cameras, the actual photo quality. This is Agneta and Bjorn at their townhouse in the early 70s. I'm not quite sure what year we're on there. I think about 74, 75, I think. But look at how beautiful that is in large format, okay, or medium format, or whatever it was that they took in those days. That's not a 35mm film pic, put it that way, okay. And yeah, it's absolutely beautifully done, okay. Yes, so I would strongly recommend that if anybody wants to treat themselves, that they actually buy this book, okay. One of the things, because I always look out for nice pictures of the group actually interacting with one another. if you actually look very, you know, discerningly at most pictures of ABBA, they're not really having a huge amount to do with one another. The couples obviously are, okay, but there's you very rarely get any shots of Agneta and Frida really enjoying themselves. They pose with one another, but they very rarely do you actually see them enjoying themselves and just having quiet little moments with one another. And the same thing really with Benny and Bjorn, you know, even though they work very closely and they're obviously great pals. But if you look, you'll find that there are quite a few little pictures, including one, I'm not going to show it to you too much because I don't want to break copyright, but there are lovely photographs of Agneta and Frida just having giggles together, and that's actually really nice. You know, this business about, yeah, okay, yes, we supported one another on tour, and if one had a sore throat, then, you know, we'd the other one would kind of like do a little bit more singing kind of thing, but you know, nothing more than that. Here you can actually see that yes, they were actually friends, and you know, it's actually really nice to see, to be honest. So yeah, treat yourselves and get this book, okay. I do know that the person who bought this for me bought it discounted, so yeah, you know, you can get them discounted. Oh God, I must show you this. Look at that. Isn't that absolutely jolly amazing?